Hi, my name is Maria Lloyd. I'm the author of a book titled Words Are Wealth, and I am the owner of a marketing firm named Opens Clicks Cash. And today, what I would like to share with you are some tips to try to reduce your unsubscribe rate. Now, before I dive into that information, I do have a very small request and favor to ask of you, and that is I'm going to ask if you please could go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I am personally on a mission to help as many small business owners, as many startups as possible reach their first six figures in business. And if that resonates with you, please subscribe to this channel. Or if you like the content that's being shared here, please subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you join the community. So with that being said, how can you decrease the number of people that are unsubscribing from your list? This is a question that I do get pretty often, and I think it's a very great question. So first and foremost, I just want to preface the answer to the question by saying, if you're getting a bunch of unsubscribes, I do want you to look at the industry average for your industry, because there is a chance if you are not above the industry average, there really is no reason to freak out. But if you are above the industry average, then still, I don't think there's a reason to freak out. But I do think that it does cause for some reflection and some reassessing and cleaning up. So that is the point of today's video. I'm going to give you the tips to try to reduce your unsubscribe list. So one way that you can reduce your unsubscribe list is by making sure that there is a clear understanding between your subscribers in terms of, between your subscribers and your business or your brand as to what they can expect to receive from you. So for example, if you have had people sign up for your list because they're interested in weight loss, but you also talk about music production, well, if you're sending emails that are not related to weight loss to the folks who sign up to learn more about weight loss, that's a very quick way to get a lot of unsubscribes. Okay. So, that there's a misalignment of interest, because if I signed up on your list to learn about weight loss, but now you're also trying to tell me about your music production services, there's a misalignment in communication and desires. So I'm going to unsubscribe. So it's okay if you have multiple things going on in your business. I'm not trying to encourage you to pigeonhole yourself, but it is important, when I talk about in previous videos, list segmentation. If you have a weight loss product or service or tips that you offer people, but you also have a production company, a music production company, and you want to sell beats, it's very important that you segment the audiences and give the people what they want. It doesn't mean that you can't test the waters every now and then and say, hey, here's your weight loss tip for the day. And by the way, in the PS section, I'm a music producer. If you know someone who's interested, or if you're interested in listening to some of my drum kits, then click here, right? You can, try to test the waters, because human beings, we are multidimensional. But by and large, if someone is signing up to learn about X, they don't want to hear about Y. And so you've got to make sure that there is alignment with what you promised them when they sign up for your list and what you're actually delivering them. So that's the first thing. Another way for you to decrease the number of unsubscribers is to make sure that you're sending quality content. So you've got to make sure that your content is a value add. Now, this one can be a little tricky because it's a very subjective thing, right? How do you know if you're sending quality content? Maybe when you sent the email, you thought it was a quality email, but for whatever reason, your subscribers disagree with you. And so this is why it's so important for you to stay in tune with your audience, to stay in tune with your list, to stay in tune with what's happening in your industry, because you don't want to get so disconnected in your communications with your contacts that you are now sending them things that they don't deem important or that they don't feel is worth their time in reading. So sending quality content really does require that you stay connected to your audience and that you're not, basically detached and out of the loop. So that's another way that you can decrease unsubscribes. Another way that you can decrease unsubscribes is to, once someone has unsubscribed, try to invite them to come back. Now, I know this one's a little different because we're trying to encourage ways to not have people unsubscribe, but in the event that they do unsubscribe, there are ways in which you can re-engage them. And you can re-engage them by creating a custom audience using their email address on social media. When you're running ads on social media, create a custom audience of all your unsubscribes and try to reel them back into the fold with a new offer or some sort of cool incentive to get them back on board with your email list or in your community as well. So as a quick recap, some ways for you to decrease the number of unsubscribes is, number one, to make sure that there is not a misalignment between what the person subscribed to get from you versus what they're actually getting. Number two, to make sure that you are that you are creating a custom list of the folks who have already unsubscribed, and you're re-engaging them and presenting them with a new offer or a new incentive through paid traffic on social media or something like that. And then number 3 is, I've forgotten what I said in number 2, actually. I skipped number 2. Oh, the most important thing, send quality content. You want to send quality content. That is an excellent way to make sure that you don't lose subscribers, is by sending them quality and relevant content that they will actually engage with. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this content. If you have any questions, or if you agree and or disagree with anything that's been shared in this video, please, please, please leave a comment below. My team and I would love to engage with you. We'd love to hear your perspective. We'd love to hear your tips. How are you keeping your list from unsubscribing? And if you need help with your email marketing, we are definitely here for you. Just visit opensklickscash.com. Again, that's opensklickscash.com. Click on what we do, and we will be more than happy to provide any service or product that will interest you and help you to grow your email list and have a healthy email list that is monetized and helping you live your best life. So thank you so much for tuning in as always, and I will see you again soon. Peace.